Today is the day the capital's top Playboy heir gets married. I heard the bride is a lady from a scholarly family, a well-bred lady. For 10 generations, her ancestors were all scholars.
They say she's from the Jiang family, a master of the four arts, well-versed in the classics, a noble daughter from a scholarly lineage. The Marchioness chose her as the heir's wife.
Hoping she can reform the Playboy heir.
Well, well, so this is my new bride, guards. Close the doors, drop the gate, and release the dogs.
What a cheap trick.
Holy crap, didn't they say Jing Lo King was a refined lady? Why does she know martial arts?
Because I'm not Jiang Lo King at all. Ah! My name is Sheng Changhuan. 18 years ago, I transmigrated to Longtu Mountain as a young bandit leader who would have thought this bandit den was full of the old and weak. With hundreds of mouths to feed, the burden of providing for everyone fell squarely on my shoulders.
Chief, I think we've kidnapped a bride, but look at her, she's already long gone.
Dear Marchioness, your son is a playboy. He's hardly a good match. Even if your family is filthy rich, and you're willing to give it all away, I still wouldn't dare marry him. This Marquis Rong's estate is very wealthy.
The estate itself isn't rich, but the Marchioness is loaded. She's the richest woman in the dynasty. Her wealth rivals the nation's.
Jiang Lo King won't marry this playboy, but I, Sheng Changhuan, will from this day on. I am Jiang Lo King.
Ah. Guards. Where's the sewage splashed on them? She can fly.
Although I come from a scholarly family, if the prince won't be reasonable with me, then I know a bit of martial arts too now.
Let's go have some wedding wine.
I really chose the right daughter-in-law. The gift for the consort, is it ready?
Yes, madam, everything is ready.
Since you've married me, I shall set some rules for you. First, all matters, big or small, will be decided by me alone. You have no say. Second, even if I'm out carousing, you are not to interfere. Third, every day for me. What? You have an objection? You disagree? The 3 obediences and 4 virtues. Haven't you read that the husband is the master? So much for a scholarly family. You're just a bookworm who's gone mad from studying. Even if she disagrees, it's not like she can hit me. You hit me.
That's exactly what I'm doing.
How dare you hit me? I am your husband.
Husband, you misunderstand. The veil blocked my view. I was just stretching my limbs.
I won't bother arguing with you. Do you understand my rules?
Yes, I understand. Since you've set your rules, I also have 3 conditions. No visiting brothels, no staying out all night, no spending money on other women.
Why should I listen to you?
Why won't you listen, husband?
Stop trying to scare me. I'm a real man. I won't be bossed around by you.
Husband, are you really not going to listen? Husband, are you really not going to listen?
How dare you lust after my body?
Ever since I transmigrated to this world, the whole fortress was full of stinky bandit men I haven't tried. Someone with such delicate skin before, if you serve me well, I might take you back to Longhu Mountain as my husband. It wouldn't be out of the question.
From now on, you listen to me in bed, and you listen to me out of it.
I'll do whatever you say, husband. Where is everyone? Today's the day for the new bride to offer tea. Have you scoped out the whole Marquis's household?
I've got it all figured out. Look, miss.
The lady of the house. Isn't she the daughter of the top imperial merchant? She's filthy rich, yet she tolerates the Marquis's old flame bringing her child along into the house. Isn't that like letting someone walk all over her?
Miss, please be more refined. You are now a lady from a scholarly family.
I get it. The Marquise's old flame became a widow after having a child. She's afraid a concubine would look bad. So she brought her in as a sworn sister, using the sibling excuse to carry on their secret affair. My mother-in-law is surprisingly tolerant.
The Marchioness spends all day praying in the temple. I heard that noble mothers-in-law try to intimidate their daughters-in-law. On the tea ceremony day, they always use some tricks. You'd better be careful later.
New bride, please offer tea to your mother-in-law. Mother-in-law, please have some tea. You may rise. A confidant knocks over the hot tea. Is she making things difficult on purpose? Wait, did I not get the script where the noble mother-in-law bullies her daughter-in-law? My dear child, I'm sorry you've suffered. Marrying such a playboy husband, I believe you can definitely help Yanner change for the better. Once he has truly changed his ways, I will hand over the keys to the treasury and let you manage everything. The treasury, with the family treasury, I won't have to worry about the people of Longhu Mountain going hungry anymore. We have the treasury, the Marquis treasury. I don't have to worry anymore about the people of Dragon Tiger Mountain going hungry. Don't worry, mother. I will make sure the heir turns over a new leaf.
That's good, as long as you can handle him.
Ah. Oh, this must be the princess consort sister-in-law, really. You're just a merchant's daughter. No matter how little you know of etiquette, the heir getting married shouldn't have bypassed Lord Rui. You made us unable to wait for the old lady and Yimian to finish their retreat and rush back from the temple overnight.
Humph, you didn't say a word and let Yanner get married. Don't you know I've long intended for Yanner to marry Yimian? You, a mere woman, taking matters into your own hands. Do you still have any respect for me as the head of the house?
When Meng Shuyun brought Yimian into the manor back then.
Didn't you say, Lord Marquis, that Yanner should treat her like his own sister?
You dare talk back. I told you we couldn't marry a low-class merchant's daughter. I should never have married you back then, just because of your father's stinking money.
Lord Rui, why scold sister-in-law? She just wasn't raised properly at home. The deed is done now. We just have to accept it. However, Princess Consort, the Marquis and I are still your elders and want to be lenient with you. If you serve us a cup of tea today, we will acknowledge you as the Princess Consort. No, this is bad. That woman and father are back. They're going to bully mother again, brother. Come save mother. Oh no, brother.
Little sister, why are you crying again?
Father found out you got married and rushed back overnight. He's bullying mother and sister-in-law in the hall. Go save them quickly.
What? They dare bully my mother and my wife? Do they think I Rong Yan am useless?
Lord Marquis, please have some tea. This tea is cold. It needs to be replaced.
What lady from a scholarly family? She's just a girl from a petty country family. All the wealth of the Marquis's manor and the position of princess consort. All belong to my daughter, Yimian. How dare you steal my daughter's things?
Don't blame me for being ruthless.
For heaven's sake, she's going to serve tea to that woman if she dares to side with the wrong person.
A mere concubine. Is not worthy of me serving her tea. A mere concubine doesn't deserve a tea offering from me.
Ah, it's scalding. Why is this water boiling?
Wow, tea brewed with boiling water is so refreshing.
What concubine? Shuyun is my foster sister. There is nothing improper between us. You're just a new bride who just joined this family. How dare you be so disrespectful to an honored guest of the Marquis Mansion? You've got some nerve.
Oh, then I must have been mistaken. I saw that you and the Marquis were acting so close, and you carry yourself like a common courtesan, looking just like a kept mistress. That's why I misunderstood. My apologies, I shouldn't have judged you by your looks. You, who are you calling a courtesan? Sorry, it's my lack of experience. My family was very strict with me. I rarely went out and mostly read books. The courtesans described in those books look exactly like you. It's my fault. Please don't take it to heart.
I've been enduring and yielding all these years. If it weren't for my 2 children, I would never have tolerated this for so long.
This is the first time anyone besides.
Yonner has stood up for me.
Is this the fine daughter-in-law you chose if you don't discipline her properly and she ruins the reputation of the Marquis Mansion? Don't blame me for kicking her out.
Brother Rui, wait for me. Mother, are you all right?
Thanks to your sister-in-law being here.
I feel so vindicated today, sister-in-law. You're amazing. Not only did you stand up to father's pressure, but you also left that old manipulative woman speechless.
Sister-in-law, I'm so touched. I thought the Marquis Mansion and the position of Crown Princess were already in the bag. I didn't expect someone like Junglo King to come out of nowhere. But it doesn't matter. She's just a mere stumbling block. I'll just crush her to pieces.
You came because you were worried about me, Prince?
I did not. I'm just here to pay my respects to Mother.
Ching King, this is under my name. The deed to a grain shop, I am giving it to you now. Consider it a welcoming gift from me. A deed, yes, on the 1st and 15th of every month. The shop sells grain at half price to help the poor. Tomorrow happens to be the first I must trouble you to go there, Ching Ching. To look after the shop, you might as well take Yonner with you. He has a poor reputation. Let him do more good deeds. To build up some merit, where are you going, Prince?
Mind your business, I have an appointment.
Mother doing good deeds at the grain shop is quite a lot of hard work. Since my brother was a child, he has never done any manual labor. Would he really be willing to do it? Mother believes. Your sister-in-law will find a way.
This is likely a test for my mother-in-law.
A test for the successor if she's satisfied.
Management of the household and treasury will naturally fall into my hands.
2 little bees flying among the flowers. Bottoms up.
Hey, Prince, I heard your new bride has taken over your mother's grain shop. Tomorrow is the day to distribute grain. Aren't you going to help her?
Help. Of course I'm going to help by making trouble. This is Mother's test for her to manage the household. If she really pulls it off, won't she be walking all over me in the future?
Move it, everyone. The prince said we must empty the granary tonight.
Master, you were right on the money. The prince sent men to fetch the grain.
He thinks this is all child's play. Disasters have been frequent these past few years on Mount Longhu. There are so many starving people, not to mention the commoners in the city. This is absolute nonsense. Where is he?
Wangxiao Pavilion, the prince, and those playboys from the capital, they're hanging out there tonight.
Come on, I'm in a great mood tonight. Put all the drinks on my tab. Oh, don't be so polite. The prince got married yesterday. Such a joyous occasion, it's only right to celebrate.
Your Highness, yesterday was your wedding night. How did it go?
Of course, my wife, she was completely fallen head over heels for me by my peerless masculinity. She was utterly dazed.
The prince is mighty. Your Highness is truly magnificent, truly the role model for the capital's playboys.
It's nothing, really. Who dares to disturb? My drinking. Good heavens, what a marksman. Luckily, it only hit the wine cup.
It's getting late. The heir is going home. Does anyone have anything else?
No, nothing at all. If there's nothing, we'll be leaving too. We're leaving right now.
Leaving immediately. Wait.
What are you trying to do?
I'm telling you, I am your husband after all. A husband's word is law. A wife should follow her husband. You don't give me any respect in public, I won't accept this.
It seems he responds better to soft words than force. I heard, husband, you've emptied out all the grain from the store. I really don't understand. Why would you do such a thing, husband?
Why are you crying?
Tomorrow is the day to distribute grain to the poor. Usually before dawn, the people are already lined up waiting. How disappointed they'll be if there's no grain. How could the heir, just to play a trick on me, disregard the lives of the people?
It's not as dramatic as you're making it sound. I just moved the grain to a different place. I didn't throw the grain away. I'll just move it back.
So, does the heir intend to move it back himself?
Well. Fine, I'll move it myself. Make way. Everyone make way. Let me through.
You've worked hard, heir.
They're so sweet, I'm shipping them. The heir and his wife are truly like newlyweds. The two of them are so sweet together.
Exactly.
We're in public. Please restrain yourself a bit.
Don't be in such a hurry. Everyone can get some if you just wait in line.
You must be new here, young man. An old woman like me. I've been coming for relief grain for years, but I've never seen such a handsome lad.
What do you mean, lad? This is the heir of the Marquis of Rong today. The heir himself has come to distribute grain to us personally.
Wasn't the heir supposed to be a playboy?
Why would he be doing charity work?
Then he's clearly not a playboy.
A playboy would never do something like this.
You have a sharp eye, ma'am. Here, let me give you an extra scoop.
Oh, thank you so much, your lordship. You're such a kind man.
I'm so touched. Sister-in-law is incredible.
Maybe she really can help my brother, shed his reputation as a playboy heir. If that day ever comes, the management of the Marquis Manor can be safely handed over to your sister-in-law.
To think this wild girl from the countryside could actually tame Rong Yan's heart and lead him back to the right path if she takes control of the manor's affairs. Yimian and I, will we even have a place left in this manor?
Please calm down, madam. I heard there's a bandit leader at Dragon Tiger Mountain named Black Chicken, who is ruthless, so why don't we?
Go and prepare the deposit immediately. We'll set out together tonight. Yes, madam, I'll get right on it. Humph. So you're the second in command of Dragon Tiger Mountain.
Why are you looking for Black Chicken?
The heir consort, Zhang King. I want you to ruin her virtue in front of everyone at the Marquis Manor. All this gold will be yours. I'll double it once the job is done. Yes.
King, my darling. Someone, come here.
Coming, sir. Where's the lady? The Marchioness yesterday. The suburban estate was given to the consort. The consort was happy all night. She went to inspect the estate early this morning.
In such a hurry. That estate is quite far. Why didn't she take you along?
The consort instructed me before she returns I must keep a close eye on you, my lord. To urge you to finish the tutor's assigned homework.
She certainly thought of everything.
Although the estate is a bit remote, the harvest should be good now.
We won't have to worry about the rations for Mount Longhu. Little Beauty, you are the consort of the Marquis Rong's household.
So what if I am Zhang King? Brother, who are you saving these dishes for?
Why hasn't your sister-in-law returned yet? Yenner has really matured.
He's learned to care about others. Who's caring about her?
This is bad. A servant just brought news bandits have raided the suburban estate.
The consort has been kidnapped. What did you say?
How can the heir go there all alone? The manor on the outskirts has always been peaceful. How could there be a sudden bandit raid? Mother, sister-in-law, what should we do? Sister-in-law is still there, Brother Rui. Let's get more men and go save the heir and the consort if we're too late.
The consort's honor will be ruined. Those are ruthless bandits who rape and pillage. They are capable of any evil.
If she truly loses her honor, then don't blame the wrong manor for casting her out.
Quick, get more help. The consort has been kidnapped by bandits. We must go save her.
Go ahead and make a scene. It's best if the whole city hears about it. Let everyone in the capital know that the consort's honor is ruined.
Little lady, I wonder who you've offended. Someone paid a fortune to ruin your honor. Hey, don't worry, we brothers know how to treat a lady, right?
Someone paid to ruin my honor. Interesting.
I've never tasted an official's wife before, little lady. You're going to give us a good time today. Don't let that beautiful body go to waste.
These scumbags, how dare they lay a hand on a defenseless woman? If you're so tough, come at me. Don't touch my wife.
Fine, I'll make sure you're well taken care of.
You scumbags don't touch my wife. So what if they outnumber us? So what if they're bandits, Rong Yan, be a man?
If you want to live, get your boss out here.
Mercy, ma'am. I'll go inform the boss right away.
Let go of my wife. Take it out on me if you have the guts. I'm just here to take a look.
This is the signal that it's done. Looks like they've succeeded. As long as everyone in the Marquis Manor sees it with their own eyes. The sight of the consort's ruined reputation. I don't believe we can't get her divorced this time.
Brother Rui, it's over the consort, she falling into the hands of these outlaws. How can her honor still be intact? How will she live from now on?
Sister-in-law, I don't mean to criticize you. This suburban manor is so remote and desolate. How could you dare to send the consort here all by herself? Now even the heir is caught up in this. How can you face the family ancestors?
What a disgrace to the family. Now the consort's honor is ruined, and the heir's fate is unknown. This is all the trouble you've caused. You've brought utter shame to the wrong family.
Father, don't scold mother. Save my brother and sister-in-law first.
Can't even handle a single woman. You actually need me to step in.
Boss, this woman is incredibly tough. You have to get even for us.
Humph! A bunch of useless good-for-nothings I'd like to see who dares to cause trouble on my turf. Be boss, how could it be you? What?
Boss.
What? Where is everyone? Just put the grain here. You've all worked hard today. Here is your pay for today.
It was nothing. Thank you, boss.
Kinger, what is this all about?
Who are these people?
Yeah, sister-in-law, didn't they say the manor was raided by bandits?
What bandits? It's all Auntie Meng's fault. It was just a false rumor. These are all workers my wife hired for the manor, handymen. Look how honest they look. You can tell they're law-abiding citizens.
Law-abiding citizens.
Chief, how can it be you?
Blackie, how dare you use the name of Mount Longhu to run wild out here?
Young Chief, let me explain. That old woman was just too generous. She really paid a lot.
That old woman anyone could see.
She looked like some madam from a brothel. She said she was from the Marquis Rong's estate.
Meng Shuyun, it really was her, Chief.
Chief, who? You can't be talking about her. Wow, I actually married a lady bandit. Let me go. We are husband and wife. Remember our bond, wife. How could you kidnap your own husband?
Boss, this pretty boy is making a scene. He is so annoying. Anyway, you were planning to use him to blackmail the Marquis' estate for ransom. Why not just kill the hostage?
After all, we did have a wedding ceremony. Killing him wouldn't be right. Once we get the ransom, just cut out his tongue and send him back.
No. Everyone is just looking for money. Why be so brutal? I, the heir, have a deal for you. I will even keep your identity a secret. Once it is done, I will give you half of the Marquis' treasury and hand it over with both hands.
Half the treasury.
Yes, I am on your side. Hurry and let me go. Meng Shuyun is about to arrive with people.
Look at how fierce they look. They clearly do not look like good citizens. They are bandits.
Hey, old lady, do not judge a book by its cover. I am a good person. I have not even said you look like a madam.
What did you say?
Damned bandits taking the money and doing nothing.
Enough. You have all worked hard today. Hu Jang, see them out for me and give them an extra reward.
What nonsense.
Auntie, why are you so sure they are bandits? Could it be you know them?
I would like to ask you, Auntie, I came to the manor for an inspection in the estate. Besides Mother the heir and my personal maid, no one else knew. How did you know exactly where I was? And that the manor was raided by bandits? Yes. The servants misinformed me. My concern just clouded my judgment. From the moment you entered the manor, Auntie, you have been wailing all the way. Telling everyone my honor is ruined, as if you wanted the whole capital to know. It is like you are desperate for the bandits to ruin my honor. Auntie, are you hoping the bandits would ruin my reputation? You're talking nonsense. I did no such thing. I was just worried about you and the heir.
Shuyun, apologize to the consort. Let's put this behind us.
Consort. I shouldn't have spoken so recklessly in the heat of the moment. I'm sorry, Auntie. This apology is far too insincere.
It was just a slip of the tongue in a moment of panic. Shuyun was only acting out of concern. It wasn't intentional. Why dwell on such a small matter?
Yes, the Marquis is right. It truly was an unintentional mistake. The consort is a generous person. Please forgive me this once. Marquis, are you trying to shield her? Chinger was married into the Marquis's manor with full honors. The consort was unjustly slandered and her reputation tarnished. And you want to brush it off as an unintentional mistake. You've been favoring her for years.
Do you still respect me as the mistress of this manor?
Or the family rules passed down through generations.
Father, my sister-in-law was deeply wronged today.
If you don't handle this fairly, I will no longer call you my father.
Father, Meng Shuyun intentionally framed her. To ruin my wife's reputation? If she isn't punished according to family rules, I will be the first to object.
Meng Shuyun is to kneel in the ancestral hall for 3 full days, copy the family rules 100 times. Her allowance will be docked for 6 months. Now give the consort a proper apology.
Consort, I was reckless with my words.
And slandered you, I beg for your forgiveness. It's getting late. Chinger has had a long day. Let's head back to the manor. I'll have the kitchen prepare something delicious for you. Thank you, Mother. Let's go home.
I never expected Zhang King would be this difficult to deal with.
It seems I must arrange for the old Madame and Yimian to return early, otherwise things in this manor are really going to change.
Let's go home. Who's acting just as expected of a female bandit? Her hands are covered in calluses.
That's right. To a bandit like me. The heir is just an easy mark. If the terms you offer aren't enticing enough, I wouldn't mind kidnapping you again.
For a female bandit, how can she be so beautiful? It's just not fair.
Ah.
The deal I want to make is simple. You keep acting as my consort. As long as you help me kick Meng Shuyun and her daughter out of the manor.
I'll give you half of
The manor's treasury.
Why do you want them gone? Meng Shuyun's daughter, Lin Yimian, is said to be your perfect match. And wants to marry you.
Nonsense, I've never liked such an affected woman. Besides, Already
what?
Anyway, I'm tired of seeing my mother and sister being bullied by them. My mother is the rightful mistress of the manor, but Meng Shuyun always walks all over her. And my sister has been bullied by them since she was a child. She's grown up to be weak and timid as her older brother. There's nothing I can do.
He seems like a playboy. I thought he was completely irresponsible. I didn't expect this. I understand you want to protect your mother and sister, but instead of clearing the way for them, you should teach them how to stand up for themselves.
You mean I should let my mother and sister toughen up? Anyway, that's my offer. It's up to you to accept it or not.
Fine, I'll do it.
Huh. You're agreeing just like that. Doesn't Dragon Tiger Mountain usually ask for a deposit or something?
Once the deposit is paid?
You hooligan.
What didn't the heir say that a deposit was required?
I know I'm dashing and charming. Quite irresistible. But ours is a strictly professional partnership. You'll have to restrain yourself from now on. Just in case you can't help yourself, I'll sleep on the floor tonight. By the way, when we got back, Mother said that lately you've worked hard managing the estate. She wants you to go with her tomorrow to Quibao Pavilion to buy some jewelry. As a reward for you.
Quibao Pavilion. Sure.
Chinger.
You've been helping me manage the properties lately. You must be exhausted. Pick whatever you like.
No need to be polite with me.
Take your pick. Since you're hesitating. Let's just take them all. Is this the ancient version of a girl boss? How generous. Mother, I guess this is what they call being in sync. Everything you picked for me is exactly what I like. Oh, it seems Sister Chu is in sync with us too. Everything Sister Chu picked is also what we like. Oh, it's you. What are you doing here? Isn't this just like those K-dramas, the little cliques that love to bully people? I heard the heir has made great progress in his studies. And his reputation has improved a lot. Sister Chu, you finally made it through the hard times. Your bitterness has turned to sweetness. It wasn't in vain that we took the trouble to bring you into the circle of official wives. Otherwise, as a merchant's daughter, how would you know how to raise children? I heard the heir married a lady from a scholarly family. That's why he changed his ways. This must be the heir's consort. One look, and you can tell she's a well-educated lady from a noble house. This lady has such sharp eyes. Well-educated and refined. I'm actually the boss of a bandit den. This must be the purple gold jewelry set Sister Chu picked out for her daughter-in-law. I had my eye on it last time too. What a coincidence, I was just about to buy it today. Sister Chu has always been generous. This set can be a gift to bring some good luck to Sister Zhao. As for this jade bracelet, just consider it a gift for me. With the Marquis's Manor, celebrating Sister Chu certainly won't be stingy. Then I shall thank Sister Chu, too, for this hair dangle.
You all. Just last time you took a jewelry set from me.
These are the gifts I specifically chose for my daughter-in-law. Is Sister Chu unwilling? Who was it that ignored your lowly background and befriended you? No, these really were prepared for Chinger. If you like them, I'll have the shopkeeper get other styles. What scholarly lady?
She's just a country girl. One look and you can tell she's a pushover who hasn't seen the world.
Consort.
We elders saw these first. You're a sensible child.
You'll let us have them, right? Of course. Not. What? Who's that?
Anyone who can take things from my lady's hands hasn't even been born yet.
King Hair and the others are all wives of high officials. We beat them up so badly. Will there be trouble? Mother, do you realize your status? You are the matriarch of Marquis Rong's mansion and a first-rank titled lady. You are also the daughter of the top imperial merchant mother, any one of these 3 titles. If you just pick one is enough for you to do as you please in the capital, it's not for a bunch of low-class nobodies to boss you around and walk all over you. Remember this, you deserve everyone's respect. This is outrageous, absolutely outrageous. How dare you strike a lady of the court, Chu Yun? How can you just let your daughter-in-law hurt people like this?
If you don't give me an explanation today, I will definitely go to Marcus Rong and demand an explanation. That's right, you must kowtow and apologize and hand over these jewels with both hands plus 1,000 taels each for medical expenses.
Exactly. Otherwise, we will make sure the whole city knows about this. We'll let everyone see that the consort of Marquis Rong's mansion is a disrespectful, violent shrew.
Let's see how your mansion saves face, then.
Ladies, you're using the mansion's reputation to manipulate my mother-in-law because you've betted on the fact that she cares about the family's dignity and wouldn't dare to have a public fallout with you, but now you're even trying to fleece me. Who's trying to fleece you? Chu Yun gave these to us voluntarily, Hu Zhang, for publicly seizing property and insulting a first-rank titled lady. According to the laws of Great Yin, what is the punishment?
To the young lady. By law, it's 100 strokes and exile for 3,000 miles.
Oh, I recall that His Majesty despises misconduct from officials, families the most, and causing trouble. Ladies, it seems you don't care about your husband's reputations and careers. I'm going to the Shuntian prefecture to report this right now. Don't anyone try to stop me.
Wait. It's a misunderstanding, all a misunderstanding.
That's right. We were just joking with Sister Chu. We won't dare to do it again.
We were wrong, truly wrong. Please don't report us to the authorities.
Oh, it's simple if you want me to let this go. Show some sincerity. The jewelry my mother-in-law picked for me, weren't you all fighting to have them? Today, I'll have to trouble you ladies to pay the bill otherwise.
Otherwise, I'll go beat the imperial appeal drum.
Fine, we'll pay.
Thank you for the treat today, ladies. Such wealth and generosity, Chinger is truly impressed. Hu Zhang, take these jewels back to the Marquis Manor. First Mother and I are heading to the silk shop.
Yes.
Would you ladies like to join us? No, thank you. We have other matters to attend to.
We'll be going now.
Miss, as expected, there are plenty of easy marks in the capital. It seems we should open a branch stronghold in the capital.
What branch stronghold? Branch camp? What branch camp? Mother, you misheard. She said branch store. I see that Quibao Pavilion's business is booming. It would be great if we could open a branch. There's no need for you to worry about that. You helped me vent my frustration today. I feel so much better now. This Quibao Pavilion, I'm giving it to you directly.
Mother, this is Quibao Pavilion. Are you really giving it to me?
Manager Wang, come here. Yes. From today onwards, this Quibao Pavilion will belong to our consort. All accounts, land deeds, and property rights must be handed over clearly within today.
Yes, Madam Consort.
Mother, they've gone far away. You don't have to hold it in anymore. Ha 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 ha. Mother must feel much better now. In the past, they must have bullied you like this many times. Yes, this is so satisfying. They used to always demand gifts from me. If I didn't give in, they would be little Yanner and Jinner. I don't care about the money. It's just their attitude that made me unhappy. Mother, if you don't want those gossips to belittle the prince and Rongjin, you must learn to say no. Only when you stand up for yourself and hold your head high will those wicked people dare not walk all over you again.
Yes, Kinger is right. I've endured for so many years, but it didn't bring peace, only more exploitation. For the sake of Yanner and Jinner, I can't be such a coward anymore.
Be careful. Move everything to the consort's room.
Well, as the consort, she's been extravagant since the day she married in. This is a violation of the rules for wives. I was looking for a reason for the Marquis to take charge and divorce you. Now you've handed me the perfect excuse. Kinger, I swing it like this, right? Yes, Mother, just practice a few more times. It will come in handy eventually. You said a slap delivered this way can use the momentum to make the face red and swollen.
Yen ear.
Husband.
Mother, wife, you're back.
I heard from Ching Ching that you went to the study early to study. I am so happy our Yanner has finally grown up.
This bandit queen locked me in the study first thing this morning, forced me to study for 4 hours before finally letting me out.
Ever since Chinger joined the family, Yonner has started to enjoy reading. It just so happens I have a few bookshops in the city. I'll give you the property deeds later. They will be yours to manage from now on. All right. Thank you, Mother.
Miss, this is bad. This is bad. The old Marquis and Lady Rongjin are arguing.
Let's go take a look. Father never listens to our explanations. Sister-in-law is family. Meng Shuyun is the real outsider. She is the one who should be kicked out of the Marquis's manor.
Jinner.
Wow, you old geezer, you actually hit me for that old hag. I hate you, you're a bad daddy.
You ancient geezer.
You ancient hag. Mother, if you don't want those gossips to belittle the heir and Rongjin, you must learn to say no. Only if you stand your ground and hold your head high will those wicked people stop walking all over you. Rui, look at Jinner. She used to be immature, but she never talked back to her elders. But since Zhang Luoqing joined the family, she not only dares to scold me, but even disrespects you, her own father. I am scolding exactly you.
You dare hit me?
I am hitting exactly you. You dare hit me, I'll fight you to the death. Rui, you must stand up for me. Sister-in-law hit me.
Chuyun, as the mistress of the Marquis Mansion, throwing a tantrum and hitting people in public. What a disgrace. No wonder Yonner turned into a playboy, and Jinner is so unpresentable. It's all because they were ruined by a merchant's daughter like you.
What does the Marquis want a divorce?
What did you say?
I said divorce. You lived a good life relying on my dowry. Now you call me low class. If you don't want to live this life anymore, I will take my dowry and children and leave the Rong Marquis Manor immediately. Bye, you old geezer.
If I catch you again hurting my mother or sister or my wife, then don't blame me for disregarding our bond as father and son. Humph.
Divorce. If we divorce, you'll leave with nothing. How dare you try to take the manor's property? Auntie, I'm afraid you haven't read the laws of Great Yin Mother's dowry, and assets are private premarital property. In the event of a divorce, naturally, she takes it all with her. Not a single penny will be left for you.
Brother Reed, look at them. They have no respect for the head of the house.
They are absolutely lawless. If the heir had married Yimian, how could this have happened?
Sister-in-law would never have dared to mention divorce.
Divorce. She actually brought up divorce to me all these years. She has never said a harsh word to me.
Chuyun has suddenly become assertive, and Zhang Luoqing is blocking the way at every turn. It won't be easy to deal with them. However, that pushover Rongjin has always been timid and afraid of trouble. Now that she's run out, let's start with her first.
Rongjin, why are you so spineless? All you've done since you were a child is cry. Finally, sister-in-law is here. Someone can finally protect mother and brother for you. If father kicks sister-in-law out, what are we going to do? I'm so useless. Sister Yimian, you were accompanying the old madam at the temple for meditation. Why did you return to the capital early?
Something happened at home. So grandmother and I came back early. I asked you out today for a chat and to buy some for the old Madam Qiangju's pastries.
Sister Yimian, you're so filial. No wonder the old madam of the Marquis Mansion dotes on you the most. Not like the second young lady of the Marquis Mansion who only knows how to cry when things happen. She's completely unpresentable. No wonder the old madam dislikes her.
Sister, please don't say that Sister Rongjin just has a soft personality and is a bit of a crybaby. It's just that the old madam likes peace and quiet and can't stand the crying.
Whose braised pork is this? If I remember correctly, Rongjin can't eat fatty meat, right? Which table ordered the braised pork? No one's answering. Customer, here is the braised pork you ordered.
You must have the wrong table. I haven't been able to eat fatty meat since I was a child.
It's impossible. I clearly remember you're the one who ordered it. I have a very good memory. I wouldn't be mistaken since no one is claiming it. I'll just have to make you, the drunk one, take it.
You really got it wrong. I can't eat fatty meat. You saw it too. I feel like vomiting just looking at fatty meat. Take it away.
These noble ladies are so picky. For us poor folk, we're lucky just to have meat, and yet she's turning her nose up at it. Today I'm going to make her eat it.
Ah, you. How could you be so careless? Are you okay?
You're bullying me. I'm just a girl from a poor family. As a woman, it's hard enough working in a restaurant. You're a wealthy young lady. Why must you make things difficult for me?
You're the one who brought the wrong dish. Why are you the one frying first? Have you found any news on Jenner?
My little sister has been pampered since she was a child. She's never been hit. What if she does something rash?
It's all my fault. I didn't set a good example for her. Otherwise, she wouldn't have gone astray. Stop acting like a coward. Don't worry. She'll be fine.
Miss Prince? Miss Rong Jin is at the Yingqi Inn now.
How can she still be bullying people?
I heard she's the daughter of the Marquis of Rong.
Then it's no surprise her brother is a notorious playboy.
She can't be any better? No, that's not it. I didn't bully him. And don't you dare speak ill of my brother. Well now, Sister Yimian, isn't this Miss Rong Jin of the Marquis's Manor?
Rong Jin, what are you doing here? What's going on? Why is everyone saying you're bullying that poor waiter?
Lin Yimian, you grew up with me. You know I never eat fatty meat. It makes me throw up. Hurry up and explain to them.
They really did serve the wrong dish. This Miss Rong grew up with Miss Lin. Let's see what she says.
Hurry up and speak.
I'm sorry, Sister Rong Jin. My mother taught me never to lie. I've never heard that you can't eat fatty meat.
How could you say that?
She wasn't wrongly accused after all. She's just using her status as a noble lady to bully a waiter. How wicked.
It's not like that. I didn't.
Her brother is a playboy. I suppose the sister isn't exactly a kind person either. She's a disgrace to all noble women. Today, luckily, Sister Yimian and I saw this. We must get justice for this waiter.
I come from a poor family. An apology from a lady of the Marquis Mansion is something I can't afford. What if she comes back for revenge later?
My family won't be able to protect me, don't worry, as long as I'm here.
I won't let Rong Jin come looking for revenge.
Miss Lin is truly a kind person. The one with the best reputation in the Marquis Mansion is definitely Miss Lin.
Here we go again. This has happened since we were kids, countless times. Every time Lin Yimian gets the good reputation, while I'm the embarrassment of the family, a lady of the Marquis Mansion.
Today's matter isn't exactly huge, but second Miss Wrong bullying a commoner like this is truly inappropriate. If you don't apologize today, how can the people swallow this insult?
Exactly, apologize. Apologize.
There are so many of them I can't win this argument. Even if I had 100 mouths, I'm already useless enough. I can't cause more trouble for mother and brother. Fine, I'll apologize. Waiter.
It was my fault. I shouldn't have said you brought the wrong dish.
I'll pay for this dish.
I apologize.
Fine, I've apologized. Is that enough now? You won't tell grandmother anymore, right, Sister Rong Jin? A verbal apology is a bit insincere. Then what else do you want? Since you've admitted your mistake, that means you're admitting that you ordered this braised pork. You have to eat it for it to be a real apology. Eat? I can't eat fatty meat. I'll throw up.
Didn't you admit that you ordered it? Stop pretending you'll throw up from fatty meat.
Exactly. Eating it is the apology. No, I won't eat it. Eat it, eat it, eat it, eat it.
Eat it, eat it, eat it.
Let me go.
I won't eat it. Let me go.
Behave yourself. Eat.
Help someone help me.
Mother, brother.
Stop.
Let's see who dares to force her.
Didn't they say the new consort was a lady from a scholarly family?
She doesn't look like it at all.
Sweetie, are you all right? Are you hurt anywhere?
Tell your brother. How dare you bully my sister? You must have a death wish.
Ah, it's them. It's them. They're all bullying me. You're spraying spit all over my face. Sister-in-law, things like this, ever since I was a child. I've lost count of how many times it's happened. She's involved every single time. I was framed today. If Lin Yumian has nothing to do with this, I'll eat shit while doing a handstand. Well, that won't be necessary.
You actually dare to bully my sister. Do you think I'm dead or something?
She was the one who bullied the waiter first.
None of you can tell right from wrong, and you think you're upholding justice.
Master, I've seen that look many times before. These people are in for it now.
I only heard it from them. I don't know anything at all.
What is it, sir? What happened?
Ow, my face.
I saw everything clearly just now. The ones who forced my sister to eat fat meat were you two.
Mother said, this consort is nothing but a country girl from a family of great scholars. I have the old madame's backing. Why should I be afraid of her?
Rong Jin just said every time she was framed, you were always there. Are you sure today's matter has nothing to do with you? So what if I framed her as long as I act innocent? Everyone will surely believe me. Yimian getting involved in this is just a coincidence. The consort is an educated lady. She must know that without evidence, one shouldn't just falsely accuse others. Fine, you want evidence, then I'll give you exactly what you asked for. Shopkeeper, I'm counting to 3. Bring me your shop's ledger. 3, 2, 1.
This is today's ledger. All the dishes ordered by the customers, table numbers, and prices are all listed here.
Thank you.
That was close. I haven't met such an intimidating customer in a long time.
So what if there's a ledger more than one table ordered the braised pork?
Plenty of people ordered the braised pork, but they've all been served. Only table small 3 hasn't been served yet. Who are the guests at table small 3?
I know the answer to this. Table small 3 is Lin Yimian's table. Whenever she comes to Qingju, she always sits at table small 3.
Yes, it is indeed this table, but for some reason, the order slip was thrown on the floor. No wonder the waiter couldn't find it.
I remember now.
You've loved braised pork since you were a child when you first came to the Marquis's Manor. Because you loved braised pork so much and were favored by grandmother and father, we had it every meal until I grew sick of it. That's why I throw up whenever I see fatty meat now.
Well, then I knew you were framing my sister on purpose.
I didn't. How could I dare? My mother and I are just living under someone else's roof. I'm just a fatherless orphan. How would I have the nerve to bully the Marquis's daughter? It's my fault for being clumsy and knocking the slip down. That's what caused this misunderstanding. It's all my fault. I beg the heir and the consort and Sister Jinner, please be magnanimous. Don't hold it against a helpless and weak woman like me. So she's an orphan living on charity. She looks quite pitiful. Maybe it really is a misunderstanding.
But the evidence is right there. How could there be such a convenient misunderstanding?
She looks so frail and weak. She doesn't look like the type to hurt anyone.
Living on charity, helpless and alone, but looking at what you're wearing, it's premium shoe silk, even more expensive than the fabric worn by Jinner. The Marquis's legitimate daughter, the jewelry in your hair are all rare treasures. What's more, coming to this Qiang restaurant, a single meal costs hundreds of taels and you didn't even blink. The Marquis's Manor provides you with luxury, such generous treatment. Do you still consider yourself mistreated?
My goodness, how is this living on charity what she wears is more respectable than the legitimate daughter?
Exactly a meal worth hundreds of taels, ordered without a second thought. You call this helpless, we commoners.
Can't earn that much in a year. Taking benefits from the Marquis's Manor while playing the victim and bullying the legitimate daughter in return. This is a classic ungrateful wolf.
Today was truly just an unintentional misunderstanding. My clumsiness caused this trouble. I apologize to Sister Jinner, but after all, we are family, raised in the same manner. Sister Jinner is kind-hearted. I'm sure she won't hold it against me.
You who's your family, if apologies worked, would murderers not have to pay with their lives? I don't usually hit women, but bullying my sister is crossing the line. Just watch me.
A dandy indeed, even hitting a woman.
To get justice for herself, my sister must do it herself. Yes, exactly like that. I trust you can teach her a lesson, yeah.
Rong Jin is a timid coward. She's been a useless crybaby since she was little. Besides, I have the old madam's support. I don't believe it. As if she'd actually dare to hit me. You dare hit me?
Sister-in-law, did you see how well I hit her? You did a great job, sister. Are you feeling better now? I feel much better. I don't feel like crying at all anymore. Right? I'm in a good mood today. Since you love braised pork so much, I'll treat you to 100 servings of braised pork. You'd better finish it all. No, I'm not eating that, Hu Jing. Have someone make 100 servings of braised pork. Watch her eat it. Don't let her leave until she finishes it all.
Understood.
It's getting late. Come home with me.
It's just like feeding pigs. Nothing worth watching. Let's go back. Isn't that our family carriage? We didn't take a carriage when we went out.
Could it be? While I was away from the Marquis Manor, what on earth have you all been up to?
Old madam.
Madam Chu, how dare you take advantage of my absence to let Yan marry such a woman who lacks manners? Madam Qing is not an ill-mannered woman. She comes from a family of scholars. Ever since she arrived, under her influence, Yan's reputation has improved a lot. Don't try to brush me off with such talk. My eyes are still sharp. What lady from a respectable family would hit people in the street? She has even corrupted all of you. You must seek justice for us.
That's right, madam.
Grandmother, you've only just returned. Please don't be angry. I've already married her. What's done is done. Please just accept this marriage.
This Madame Rong looks so stern and very imposing. Would she really agree?
Fine, fine. Since Yan doesn't object, I'll reluctantly accept her as my granddaughter-in-law.
It turns out she's just a doting grandmother. Now I know why Rong Yan is such a playboy.
Madam Marchioness, the old lady said you come from a lowly merchant background. You don't know how to raise a child. To prevent the young heir from being spoiled from this day on, the heir will be raised by the old lady. She will teach him personally.
No, please, no, my child. Yenner, stop it. How could you hit someone?
Grandmother said, they are just servants. I am their master. I can do whatever I want to them. Grandmother also said, Mother is a lowly merchant's daughter. She told me to stay away from Mother.
What will become of my Yanner Hay? Why is everyone leaving you all? Is this how you teach the Marquis' young heir?
Grandmother, these tutors are so boring. I want to go raid bird nests and play with crickets.
The Marquis's house has been a noble and scholarly family for generations, yet now we have such a rebellious child. The Marquis's bloodline is finally ruined. Lady Chu, it is all your fault if not for marrying a woman of merchant birth like you. Tainting our noble bloodline, my grandson would never have become such a lawless brat. So that's it, Rong Yan was actually spoiled by the old lady, and she even blamed his mother, don't let the elderly raise children. That holds true in any era. Since you have married Yanner, your mother-in-law clearly never taught you manners, otherwise you wouldn't be getting into fights outside. Now that I am back, starting tomorrow, I will personally teach you some manners. Back when I first joined the manor, after being taught by the elder madam for 3 months about the rules, I became so thin I was unrecognizable.
Sister-in-law is so delicate and frail. How could she endure such hardship?
Learning the rules is a good thing. I am more than willing to learn the rules. Tomorrow, I will go to the elder madam's courtyard to report.
I know that look. It is the signal for her to start hunting.
Go have someone get me a blanket. There is a bit of a late spring chill. It is the elder madam. Speaking of where the most treasures are in this manor, it must be in the elder madam's courtyard. Everything she owns is incredibly precious. Sending me there to learn the rules is just like a mouse falling into a giant jar of rice. What are you doing?
She smells so good.
Your finger is pricked. Doesn't it hurt? What are you thinking about?
Thinking about you.
You.
What are you doing?
Disinfecting. The people from my hometown all disinfect this way.
You mean Mat Longhu?
Yeah. Met Longhu too. After all, the stronghold is full of the old and weak. Medicine is in short supply. If we used medicine for every minor injury, we'd run out in no time.
When she went out on raids, before she must have gotten hurt occasionally, I bet she never even used medicine. If she had married into the Marquis's manor earlier, she wouldn't have had to suffer like this. By the way, since you're a female bandit from Mant Longhu, then Zhengluo King shouldn't be your real name.
The original Zhengluo King was indeed from a scholarly family, but she didn't want to marry a playboy like you, so she ran away. That's why I'm here as her substitute.
That's just her lack of taste. This heir is a top-tier husband. Not only do I have a great family and looks, but I also know how to cherish my wife. Look, I made this for you, the kneel easy tomorrow. You're going to Grandma's to learn the rules. You'll likely have to kneel all day.
Where did you learn to make this?
When I was 6, Grandma sent me back to my mother's side, but she kept nitpicking everything. If I got a scratch or a bruise, she'd punish Mother. If I refused to study, she'd still punish Mother. This kneel easy is what I saw Mother secretly sewing for herself when I was little. She was afraid my heart would ache if she knelt too long. Mother never blamed me. She just held me and cried, saying she was sorry for failing me.
Those words sound exactly like something my mother would say.
Later, whenever I saw Grandma was about to punish Mother, I'd deliberately act out and cause a scene. Once Grandma got angry, she'd call Mother to restrain me, and she'd forget about punishing her. But as this went on, people started to think I was a hopeless playboy. Even Mother was looked down upon because of me. I let Mother down.
Mother never felt that you let her down. In her heart, you were never that playboy heir people talked about.
Really?
Of course, if you were really a reckless playboy, why would you remember Mother's hardships and sow this kneel easy for her yourself?
Well, I've always remembered how good Mother was to me.
Thank you, the prince. He is indeed a fine husband. But as for someone who can make me kneel all day, they probably haven't even been born yet. Get some sleep early tomorrow morning. I'm sure someone will come to disturb our sleep.
By the way, you haven't said what is your name.
My name is Sheng Changhuan.
Hey, she kissed me. Why does she keep kissing me? She must like me. Sheng Changhuan. Always joyful Changhuan is a beautiful name.
The weather is dry. Watch out for fire. It's the 5th watch.
Your Highness, it's time you must go to the East Courtyard to learn the rules.
Damn it. I had insomnia last night. I only just managed to fall asleep. These old women just love throwing their weight around. They're so noisy.
Your Highness, it's time. If you don't go now, aren't you afraid the matriarch will punish you?
So annoying.
Consort, I am from the old madam's courtyard. How dare you treat me like this? Are you trying to rebel?
I think you're the one rebelling, knowing that the heir and I are newlyweds. You dare disturb us at the crack of dawn. You must be intentionally hindering the growth of the Marquis's lineage.
We last night, how can you talk such nonsense?
Hu Zhang, help me take this power-tripping wicked servant and throw her out of the courtyard.
You got it. I'll toss this old thing out right now.
Good thing I caught up on some sleep, otherwise, with these dark circles, it would definitely ruin my handsome looks.
Miss, we woke up late. I just checked the kitchen. There's no breakfast left.
At this hour, the only place with a feast is Grandmother's East Courtyard. She wakes up early and has an early lunch. Right now is exactly her lunchtime. Besides, her courtyard has its own kitchen. The cooking is superb.
That's perfect. I was just about to go to Grandmother's East Courtyard to learn the etiquette. Let's all go together and have a great meal.
Matriarch, you must seek justice for me.
Grandmother, the prince sent me here to learn the rules. Kneel down. Zhanglua King. Look at my poor memory, Grandmother. Don't be upset. I will serve the dishes for you now. Eat this chicken head. May good luck be ahead. Eat this chicken tail. May you have a smooth sail. Grandmother, please start your meal. It won't taste good once it gets cold. Is this how you talk to your elders? As for these unappetizing chicken legs and wings, we'll eat them for you since we're all family. We don't mind taking the hardship. How dare you? I knew you were of humble birth, but I didn't expect you to be so ill-mannered to this extent. Grandmother, why are you angry? Oh, I see you must not like chicken. No, there are still shrimp heads, and fish tails. I bet you will love these. Get out of my sight. Hu Zhang. You. Get out of here. Grandmother, why are you angry again? You're getting older. Don't let the anger affect your health. Here, have some tea to calm down. How dare you give me such scalding hot tea?
Grandmother, you were too careless. The tea was already at your lips. How did you manage to spill it?
Get out, all of you get out. Grandmother, aren't you going to teach me the rules anymore? I love learning the rules the most. Get out, get out. Fine then. Go get Yimian quickly.
Yes. I didn't expect that Grandmother wouldn't even get the chance to make you kneel. Ha ha ha, I really didn't misjudge you. Grandmother really can't do anything to you.
However, last night I forgot to ask you, Grandmother dotes on you so much, and before you were 6, you were even raised by her side.
Why aren't you close to her? You don't see me. as just a playboy like everyone says, and think that I'm someone who can't tell right from wrong, do you? I'm not that kind of person. When I was little, I was raised by my grandmother. Until I was 6, I rarely saw my mother. Grandmother always used to slander my mother in front of me, making me wrongly believe
that she was a vulgar merchant's daughter.
But she never told me how the once declining Rong Marquis Mansion relied on my mother, the daughter of the top imperial merchant, and her wealth to gradually reach its current state.
I don't think you're someone who can't tell right from wrong. On the contrary, I think you're very smart. You didn't believe others slander and misunderstand your mother.
Do you really think I'm smart? Yeah.
Since you appreciate your mother's sacrifice and want to protect her, you should leave your playboy past behind as her son. Only by becoming successful and standing on your own feet can you become your mother and sister's strongest support.
That makes sense. I want to become a successful man. I want to be their backbone. I'm going to the study to hit the books right now. I ate too much for breakfast. Don't wait for me for lunch. He's so easy to sway.
Boss, I think the heir is just like back on Dragon Tiger Mountain, that puppy you raised, the one named Wang Kai.
Sister-in-law, let me see if you're hurt anywhere. Someone go quickly and get a doctor to check on the heir's wife. Mother Jenner, I'm fine. You look fine, but you must have been frightened. It's my fault for being useless, all I have. Is this money? But you can use it to calm your nerves. That'll do. That'll do perfectly. Those nannies in the East Wing are wicked, sister-in-law. Take this, use it to grease some palms, and please don't let yourself suffer. I'm not suffering, not at all.
Prince.
What for? The study isn't a latrine. Go take a crap somewhere else.
Prince, you've misunderstood. This is the chicken soup I brewed for you. I brought it here specifically for you.
I'm not drinking it. My wife said I shouldn't touch food sent by other women for fear that someone might lust after my body.
I've long heard that Sister Consort forces you to study. Seeing it today, it's indeed true you clearly don't like reading, Prince, yet she insists on forcing you.
Stop right there. First of all, my wife looks younger than you. Don't go calling her sister. Second, I am now devoted to my studies. It's not your place to talk nonsense. Third, get lost.
Ah. Prince.
Get lost.
It seems the prince has truly changed that playboy attitude of his. Now his looks and family background are top-notch. Those who used to avoid him because of his reputation, noble ladies are now quietly inquiring about how to marry into the Marquis's manor as a side consort.
The position of consort should have been mine. Now it's been snatched by Zhang Luo King. Is it possible that I can't even get a position as a side consort? It's all that woman Zhang Luo King's fault.
Miss Lin, the dowager's cough has flared up again. She is looking for you. Please go there at once.
I almost forgot I still have the dowager as my trump card. Why should I fear Zhang Luo King?
Cough, cough, cough.
Nanny son, heavenly lilies love the sun. Take the flowers outside to get some sunlight.
Yes.
Grandmother.
Cough, cough, cough. Yimian. I feel much better now. I feel much better now.
I heard the crown princess upset you. That's why your cough flared up.
Don't mention it. It's a disgrace to the family. The only heir of our Rong family. How did he end up with such a wife? She has no manners at all.
Please calm down. Don't let it ruin your health.
Yimian, you really are my lucky star. Every time you visit and talk with me, my cough feels much better. If Yanner had married you, I wouldn't have ended up in such a state today.
Years ago, I accidentally discovered the old madam is allergic to the scent of heavenly lilies, but she had no idea, so I used this to make myself her lucky star. Don't worry, old madam. I heard the crown princess comes from a scholarly family. Surely she isn't untamable. Why don't you?
The weather is dry. Watch out for fires. It's the 5th watch.
Crown Princess, old madam has ordered you to attend to her in the east courtyard.
What?
Damn it, interrupting the family line again.
Fine, I'll go attend to old madam right now. Nanny son, please lead the way.
I've seen that smile before. The young leader smiled like that last time, right before he emptied the storehouse of the wealthy man at Dragon Tiger Mountain, leaving not even a crumb behind.
Careful, grandmother, let me help you up and comb your hair. Mm-hmm. Old madam, I'll comb your hair now.
You,
Bad comb, it actually broke grandmother's lovely hair. Hussein. This comb is poorly made. Hold this for me tomorrow. I'll go to Kribao Pavilion to settle the score with the manager.
Yes.
Grandmother, let's switch to another comb. This white jade comb is also bad. Bad comb. I'll punish you by never letting you comb grandmother's hair again. You. This comb is quite useful. It is a fine comb. Grandmother, you should keep it for yourself. How dare you? Quick, pour some tea for grandmother. Cough, cough, cough. There is something wrong with this white jade cup. It made the old madam cough. Throw it away immediately. You, Zhenglo King, I think you are trying to infuriate me to death. Nanny son, the tea is too cold. That is why grandmother is coughing. Go brew a hotter pot. It is too hot. Oh, this will never do. No one can drink this. You must not. These are the heavenly lilies, sent by Miss Lin. They have been with the old madam for years. Do you want to scald these flowers to death? Hussein, move these flowers outside. They will survive with some sunlight. Boil another pot of hot water. Scald these flowers to death. Consider it my good deed for the day, saving its life for once. Zhengluo King, you are being insolent. You.
It is all your fault.
It is only natural. After all, when people get old, their bottoms get loose. And their farts go boom boom.
You, shut up.
Grandmother, we've arrived at the latrine.
Miss Lin's move is brilliant. The consort comes from a scholarly family. If she ends up falling into the toilet bucket, such a scandalous and embarrassing mess, she'll definitely be too ashamed to show her face and won't dare to be so arrogant again.
I prefer things to be clean. Go and help me rinse the toilet bucket one more time.
What is this old lady up to now?
No lady from a noble family could endure the humiliation of scrubbing a toilet. Of course, I'll go right now.
Ha! Our lady has seen it all. This is a piece of cake.
Raw oil. So this is the trap waiting for me. I've been in the Marquis Manor for so long. Finally, I've got the household power struggle script. Grandmother, it's ready. You may go now. I suddenly feel... I just caught a whiff of that smell. You must be suffering from some old age constipation. It is rare for you to feel the urge now. You really shouldn't hold it in.
Oh no.
With you all waiting outside.
Forget it, forget it. It was fine when he just came in. I suppose this oil. Help somebody.
Old madam, old madam. Someone get me out of here right now. Did you hear me? Go find some help.
Help! Is anyone there? The old madam fell into the manure bucket. The old madam fell into the manure bucket. Help! The old madam fell into the cesspit. Help! The old madam fell into the cesspit. The old madam fell into the manure bucket. Help!
Grandmother.
Mother-in-law.
Mother?
Old madam.
Someone go boil some water quickly. Someone go light the incense now. Go get a doctor right away. The old madam had a fall. She's quite shaken up. Have the doctor examine her. Mother-in-law, are you all right? Look at the woman you married. What kind of good daughter-in-law is she? Take her away this instant. Don't let her be an eyesore in my sight anymore.
Old madam, what on earth happened to you?
It's all because of your stupid idea. You've made a complete mess for me. Use this time to reflect on what you've done and don't bother me.
The old madam is my biggest supporter in the Marquis Manor. I cannot afford to lose this card. It's fine. As long as the flower is still here, the old madam will still see me as her lucky charm. Don't worry, old Madam Yimian will go ahead and put the celestial lily in for you to get rid of this smell.
Are you looking for that flower? Well, that's unfortunate. A while back, I accidentally killed it with boiling water. What?
What? You... Why would she kill that flower? Could she have found out something?
Don't lose your cool. Don't be afraid. Even if you've temporarily lost the old madam's favor. It's not like we don't have a backup plan. Don't forget your cousin is coming next month.
Today's incident really took a toll on Grandmother. She'll definitely be keeping a low profile for a while. Before the middle of next month, she likely won't even leave the East Courtyard.
She'll only stay quiet until next month. The old lady is quite resilient. Is there something big happening at the Marquis Manor next month?
It's no big deal. It's just that Grandmother's childhood best friend's descendant is coming. Originally, it's a very distant relationship. The problem is this person who's coming is a relative of Meng Shuyun.
Since he's her relative. He must be here to sponge off us.
Exactly. Always shamelessly asking for things. I wonder what he wants this time. How dare he ask for my sister?
Yes, my lord. Wenkang towards Sister Jinner has long been filled with admiration.
What a fat piece of meat I'm going to throw up. Sister-in-law, I won't marry him, not even if it kills me.
You fat pig, how utterly shameless. Look at yourself in the mirror. How dare you set your sights on my sister?
You've got some nerve.
Madam Wen King is a genuine refined scholar. He passed the provincial exam at a young age. And he's studying at Looming Academy. Even the headmaster praised him personally, saying Wen King has the talent of a top scholar. He will surely have a bright future.
Songrui, you should take a look too. This is from Looming Academy, a personal letter from the headmaster.
Meng Shuyan, since he's such a catch, why not keep him for your Yimian? I see she's loved braised pork since she was a child. Mother, you have a sharp tongue. Oh, it's a pity, though. Yimian already has someone she likes. Everyone knows it. She's a very devoted girl. Besides, although the Marquis Mansion is wealthy, it has always been weak in the imperial court. If Wen Kang really becomes the top scholar, he will be a pillar of the state if this marriage works out. It will boost the mansion's influence. And Jenner will have a solid support. Isn't it a perfect match? Complementing each other perfectly. Small eyes and a flat nose. He's average looking but looks. Don't put food on the table. His belly is a bit big, but a big belly means a big heart. Madam Chu has a point. This marriage is worth considering. I won't marry. I'd rather die than marry him. Whoever wants that pig can marry him. Anyway, I'm not marrying him. How dare you? A daughter follows her parents' orders and the matchmaker's words. Since when does a legitimate daughter of the Marquis talk such nonsense, Madam Chu? This is the fine daughter you've raised. Mother Jinner has only just come of age. Why are you in such a hurry to marry her off? Anyway, I'm telling you now. Since Jinner doesn't want to marry, no one can force her.
Madam Chu, how dare you speak to the matriarch like that? You've become increasingly disrespectful.
My lord, don't underestimate a mother's determination to protect her daughter. I will shield my daughter from the hardships I once endured. Rebellion. This is pure rebellion. Every one of you is defying me now.
Auntie, will the Marquis really marry Rong Jin to me?
Don't worry, in the coming days, I'll keep whispering in the matriarch's ear to influence her, emphasizing your talent as the top scholar. This marriage is as good as settled.
That's wonderful. Rong Jin is the daughter of the richest woman. The Marchioness has always been generous. Her dowry will surely be a fortune.
Just wait patiently with me, helping you're guaranteed to win her over. But when the time comes, I'm not being a matchmaker for free. Don't forget to give me my share.
Don't worry, Auntie Wen Kang knows up.
Cousin, what are you doing? You fell down yourself and tried to use me as a cushion. You got my new clothes all dirty.
I didn't look closely before. But cousin, over the years, you've really grown to be quite beautiful, and your figure is getting more seductive.
Don't you dare think about Yimian. She's destined to be the prince's consort. You're not good enough for her.
That pig. He's actually after my sister's dowry. He's really got it all planned out. I'm going to beat him to a pulp.
Take it easy. The dowry of the richest woman's daughter is naturally something others would covet. But this fortune isn't for just anyone to take. We'll see if he actually has the ability.
My lord, this is from the headmaster of Looming Academy, a painted scroll with his personal inscription. Wen Kang knows you love collecting art, my lord, so I specially found this to present to you.
Excellent, excellent. This calligraphy is superb. Wen Kang, you actually have the headmaster's personal work. He must think very highly of you. I believe Jinner and Wen Kang are a perfect match. Let this marriage be settled then.
The Marquis has already decided on this marriage, Lady Chu. I assume you won't have any objections. Of course, I shall defer to your decision, my lord. A daughter's wedding in the Marquis's manor is a major event. Since Jinner was old enough to remember, I have been preparing her dowry. It has been over 10 years now. This is the inventory. The following is the dowry mother prepared for Jinner, 666 million taels of silver. 68 shops, 10 estates, 1,000 acres of fertile land.
Chu Yun actually prepared for Rong Jin such a massive dowry. Just how much wealth does she have?
This is the dowry mother prepared for the legitimate daughter of the Marquis's manor. Since young master's son is sincere about marrying Jinner, our requirements for the betrothal gifts are not high. Just 1/3 of the dowry's value will suffice.
What did you say? 1/3. Even if we empty our pockets, this 1/3 the Sun family still can't afford it.
Does young master's son think it's too little?
No, not at all.
Old madam, the Marquis Manor is marrying off a daughter, not selling her this betrothal gift amount. Could it be negotiated a little? Young master son, you're the future top scholar. If the betrothal gift for your bride doesn't even amount to half of her dowry, wouldn't it be a laughingstock if word got out? Besides, we're not asking for much. It's only 1/3 of the dowry. Old madam, Jenner's dowry is also provided by the Marquis's Manor. Now we're only asking the Sun family for 1/3 as a betrothal gift. It's not unreasonable, and it maintains the Manor's dignity. I believe this request is perfectly reasonable. Exactly. The dowry is the Manor's money. We can't get nothing back in return.
This girl really is a money loser.
We're losing so much money just to marry her off.
Lady Chu is right. We'll go with these terms then.
If the Sun family truly wants to marry Jenner, prepare the full betrothal gift as requested. I'm tired today.
You go back and start preparing. Once the betrothal gift is ready,
then you may come to propose.
What should we do now? Where are we going to get all that money?
That's easy. Just borrow it, cousin your brain. How did you ever get called a top scholar talent?
Borrow? How can I do that? I'm the future top scholar. How can I go around in debt?
It's not like you'll be in debt forever.
Think about it. Rong Jin's dowry is 3 times the betrothal gift once she's married into the family. And you have the dowry in hand, you won't have to worry about paying it back.
Marrying the daughter of the richest man, you'll never have to worry about money again.
Aunt, you're right. I'll go to the money house to check right now.
Kinger, you were absolutely right that Sun Wenkang is indeed trying to raise money everywhere. Several banks under the Chu family have all sent word saying he has already come to borrow money. Sister-in-law, you're amazing. So what's next? What should we do now? Mother, when ordinary people borrow from banks, what's the interest rate? 3%. Then we'll raise the interest rate for Sun Wenkang to 10%, 10%. Why is the interest rate so high?
The bank said I'm borrowing too much and have no collateral to offer. Besides, many banks have already refused to lend to me.
So how much is still needed for that 1/3 of the dowry? How much is still missing?
Still have to go.
Then borrow it in my name.
Mother, how can you use your own name to help him borrow money? This is too risky. What if he can't pay it back later? The creditors will come looking for you.
Don't worry, I'm not a fool. Since he wants me to take a risk, I have to get something in return. Wenkang, I can do you this favor, but this marriage, I was the one who made it happen from start to finish. I've put in so much effort. Once it's settled, I want 1/3 of Rong Jin's dowry. That's not too much to ask, is it?
I knew it. Meng Shiyun wouldn't help me out of the goodness of her heart. You're joking, Aunt. If it weren't for your help, how could I marry Jenner? Don't worry, Aunt. I will surely remember your great kindness.
Just as I thought Sun Wenkang has started using Meng Shiyun's name to borrow money, we finally got him hooked. This time, we must fleece them for all they're worth.
Sister-in-law, you're amazing.
How did you come up with all this?
This is nothing. It's just standard procedure. Any regular robber would understand.
Robber. Mother, next, they'll definitely buy up many shops and estates. Since they want to buy so much, the market will definitely heat up. At that point, have your men negotiate, just sell for a 50% markup. 50%. That much. Brilliant. Once our plan is in motion, we sell the shops at a high price, and in the end, he'll even return them to us. Isn't that just pure profit? I've been the richest woman for so many years, yet I never thought money could be made this way. My lord, did you run into trouble with your studies today?
Not at all. Ever since I started studying seriously, I've never encountered any problem that I couldn't solve.
Then why do you look like a wilted eggplant all slumped over?
I'm not at all. I just feel guilty. If I had taken responsibility sooner. Grandmother wouldn't have used the Marquis' estate marriage as an excuse to make Jenner marry Sun Wenkang.
It's not too late now. The spring exams aren't just held this year with your intelligence. My lord, I'm sure you'll pass with high honors after a few more years.
Right, with my wisdom, the imperial exams are a walk in the park. Tomorrow I'll find a school to attend. That Sun Wenkang, didn't he say Looming Academy is famous? I'll enroll there tomorrow.
Greetings to the matriarch, the marquis, and the marchioness. Greetings, Sister Jenner. I, Wenkang, have prepared the betrothal gifts I have come today to formally propose. I am here to ask for the hand of the second young lady of the Rong Marquis household.
Indeed, everything is well prepared. Matriarch, these four are all distinguished officials from the capital, madam, your daughter-in-law. Specially invited them here to have them witness this with their own eyes, this wonderful occasion. You have been surprisingly thorough this time. Although the Sun family hasn't arrived in the capital yet, they place great importance on this, on the marriage between Wenkang and the Marquis household. They specifically asked me, as his aunt, to hand the marriage contract to the matriarch personally. Good, good, good. Then the marriage between Jenner and the Sun family is officially settled. Tonight, the Marquis household celebrates. We shall host a banquet. Please stay and drink your fill and share in our joy. Excellent. Congratulations to us all. We won't stand on ceremony then.
Oh. My cousin next door has such a unique charm. She is exactly my type. Once I marry her, I'll find a way to make Rongjin my concubine. By then, I'll possess a vast fortune and enjoy the company of multiple wives. Wouldn't that be wonderful?
Brother-in-law, Prince, come. My future brother-in-law, I the Prince, toast to you.
Prince, it should be me, Wenkang, toasting you.
Oh dear, I was so careless. Someone take young master's son to change his clothes, such a sweetheart.
How disappointing. Heh, how naughty. She even threw me a little note. The moonlight is beautiful tonight. I wish to meet you in the woods under the moon. Heh, she's asking for a tryst in the woods. It seems this girl, Rongjin, has had me in her heart all along.
Where will I wake from my wine tonight? By the willow bank in the morning breeze under the waning moon.
I knew it. My prince does have me in his heart. Sheng Changhuan, just you wait.
Hey, Sister Jenner, I'm coming.
This is the vet medicine from my village used for breeding pigs. Heh, it won't kill you.
The banquet is almost over. Why haven't we seen Master Sun and Lady Lin? It's time. The show is about to begin. Today is a joyful day for the Marquis' Manor. I've specially prepared some fireworks. Please, everyone, let's go and watch. How festive.
Grandmother, let me take you there. I'll make sure you have the best view.
Haha, good, good. My Yenna is still the best.
Watch closely, everyone. The show is about to begin.
Sun Wenkang, Lin Yumian, how dare you, you despicable couple? How could you do this to me?
How disgusting Meng Shuyun seduced the Marquis.
Since her daughter couldn't snag the heir, she actually targeted Miss Rong Jin's fiancé.
What a pair of ungrateful wretches, mother and daughter.
Look at the fine daughter you raised. Today's matter is a private affair of the Marquis's manor. I hope you ladies will not spread this around. Actually, sisters, regarding today's matter, I won't allow by tomorrow anyone in the capital to be unaware of this. Consider it done.
Old Madam, Lord Marquis, we shall take our leave now.
You two wretched creatures. What on earth happened tonight? Did you fall into someone's trap?
Auntie, stop acting like the victim when you're the culprit. Now that the deed is done, your daughter and nephew seem like a perfect match. This rich water of yours shouldn't flow into someone else's field. It's better to keep it in the family.
Old madam, you saw it for yourself. These two must have had an affair for a long time. That's why they couldn't restrain themselves today. Enough Jenner and Mr. Sun are simply not meant to be, but since the betrothal gifts have already been delivered, let's just switch the bride.
Then will the Marquis's manor's dowry remain as planned?
Mr. Sun, you're not the one marrying me anyway. If you want a dowry, you should naturally ask Lin Yumian for it.
Then what about these betrothal gifts?
Mr. Sun, you're being too formal. Miss Yumian was raised by the Marquis's manor. She's no different from our own daughter. It's only fair that the betrothal gifts stay with the manor. Besides, the gifts are already in the warehouse. There's no reason to take them back out. It would be bad luck to do so. Don't you agree, grandmother? That's exactly right, old madam. Absolutely not. The Sun family clearly got the short end of the stick today. We'll be a laughingstock if this gets out. Sun Wenkang is a future top scholar. Our manor simply cannot afford to offend him.
Psh, what future top scholar? Your nephew won't even get close to the imperial exam. This is a personal letter from the head of Looming Academy. He gambled at the academy, visited prostitutes, and molested his classmates. The authorities have long had a record of him. His eligibility for the exams has been completely revoked.
Molesting a classmate. The academy is full of men. Then he swings both ways. Jenner, be good. Stop talking. Such words will only soil your mouth. You beast, how dare you lie to me?
I'm your own aunt.
A filthy piece of trash like you.
Doesn't deserve to marry my daughter.
Maternal aunt, my foot, if it weren't for you, you old hag, instigating things behind my back, would I have ended up in this mess? Your daughter's reputation is now ruined. Does she have any other choice but to marry me?
No, I won't marry him.
Enough. What's done is done. No need for a wedding banquet. Guards take Miss Lin and her belongings right now and send them all to the Sun family.
No, I'm not going. I'd rather die than marry him. The one I want to marry is the heir. You can't manage your cough without me. You can't send me away.
Fine. If the cough flares up again, we'll just send for her then.
Did you see that just now Sun Wenkang and Rong Jin, when they ran out stark naked, Meng Shuyun's face turned white as a sheet. Ha 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 ha, I was afraid she might pass out, then the rest of the show wouldn't be as fun.
Go prepare the water. I want to take a bath. I'm a bit tired today.
Sure, I'll go right now.
What is this? What is this? It smells strange.
Husband, do you know what this is?
I have no idea.
Why do you think Sun Wenkang and Lin Yimian in the woods today were so frenzied and lost in passion?
You.
What did you say? Someone bring more ice. What are you doing in here?
Just as I suspected, your temperature hasn't dropped at all. Even if you soak in this ice water all night, the heat inside you won't go away. Instead of stifling yourself to death, you might as well. Are you really willing? I came to the Marquis's Manor, though it was for the money. But I'm a female bandit. Taking both wealth and beauty is perfectly reasonable.
Then will you stay from now on?
Less talk. I don't like men who talk too much in bed.
You're not that young anymore.
It's time you learn to manage the family business.
I'm giving you these to practice with the managers of those 3 shops. You should learn well from them later.
Mother, I will definitely learn well in the future. I'm going to help you run the business. Go ahead. Please follow me, the 3 of you. Father.
Jenner, you. Jenner. As the legitimate daughter of the Marquis's Manor, instead of practicing the arts or needlework and embroidery, why are you learning to do business?
Is something the matter, Marquis?
I came here to ask you, madam, why you've been staying in the guest room lately. Are you upset with me regarding Rong Jin marrying Sun Wenkang? Although I was deceived, it was a decision I had to make for the long-term future of the manor. As the mistress of this manor, surely you understand.
You're overthinking it, Marquis. I'm not upset with you. I've just come to realize some things.
What?
Do you still remember, Marquis? Years ago, under Meng Shuyun's instigation, you gave me a divorce decree. You even signed it yourself back then, threatening me that if I couldn't tolerate Meng Shuyun, I should sign it and leave the manor myself.
How is this still here? Didn't you burn it long ago? Regarding what happened back then, I was too impulsive.
Yonner and Jinner were still young back then. If I had requested to leave the manor, I wouldn't have been able to take them with me. But they are grown up now. The wrong manor can no longer hold me back.
Madame, we've been married for 20 years. Do you truly want to divorce my lady? It's all been a misunderstanding all these years. Meng Shuyun and I have never crossed any lines. I only see her as a sister.
Of course I know. You're so self-righteous. You always looked down on her for being a widow. But all these years to establish your authority as the head of the house, to keep me under your thumb, you let her bully me, Rong Sanguri. How insecure are you exactly using an outsider to suppress your own wife?
Do you know how people outside have been talking behind our manor's back? When I failed in my career, they comforted me by saying it's lucky I married the wealthiest woman in the land. I'm a man who would want to hear that.
You're no man at all.
No real man with any backbone would let an outsider.
Walk all over his wife.
Let alone let an outsider.
Control your children's marriages. A spineless coward like you. If Meng Shuyun wants you, she can have you. Our time as husband and wife is over. I hope you'll send the divorce papers to the prefecture soon, so that Yenner can split from the family.
And move out of this manor to start his own life.
Is she serious about divorcing me? What on earth have I done all these years?
I heard that at Looming Academy you've excelled in your studies. The headmaster wrote to praise you yesterday.
Do you know what the headmaster usually likes as a gift?
You should have your wife prepare something to maintain a good relationship with him.
Ha ha ha. There's no need to maintain a relationship, grandmother. If you really want to give a gift, you should give it to the crown princess instead. I used to be known as the capital's #1 playboy. Since she married into the family, no one mentions that title anymore. She's the one who changed me bit by bit.
Grandmother, don't go over there. There's...
My lady, please save Yimian.
Yimian, how could you be beaten like this?
I've drained my family's fortune, and I'm deep in debt just to marry a useless thing like you. The bank that lent me money is owned by the Marchioness. Those shops and manors are hers too. She even bought them at half price. If it weren't for you and your mother, would I end up like this today? I'll beat you to death, you bitch.
Who did this?
To you, my lady, please save me. You're the only one in the world who can help me. Grandmother, you've had a chronic cough for years. It was Yamian who took care of you. You said I was your lucky star. Have you forgotten?
What's going on? Why did my coughing suddenly stop? Grandmother stopped coughing as soon as I arrived. It seems that now I'm the one who's grandmother's lucky star. Indeed, the coughing has stopped. The itch in my throat is gone too.
Don't try to take all the credit. It's because I've returned that the old madam stopped coughing.
Still pretending, grandmother, haven't you noticed, ever since I killed those heavenly lilies in the courtyard, you haven't coughed once.
You mean grandmother's chronic cough is related to these flowers?
Grandmother's cough is an allergy to the scent. It's not an illness, but the lilies have a strong scent. Keeping them indoors triggers the cough. That lily in your room was a gift from Lin Yun. You knew all along I was allergic to flower scents. That's why you gave me the heavenly lilies.
No, that's not it, old madam. I didn't know you were allergic. I didn't do it on purpose.
You wretched girl, even now, do you think I would still believe your lies? Guards, throw her out. Don't ever dream of entering the Marquis Manor again.
No, grandmother, I didn't do it on purpose. Grandmother, I'm your lucky star.
Old madam, please forgive Yimian.
You've watched her grow up.
You venomous woman, when Lin Yimian gave me the lilies. She was barely 10 years old, a mere child. How could she be so calculating? If you weren't the one behind this, I would never believe it.
No, madam, my daughter and I are truly being wronged.
All these years, for you and the Marquis, I've been managing the estate's business. I've worked hard, even if I have no achievements.
I beg you to show some mercy.
Please let Yimian stay. She'll be beaten to death if she returns to the Sun family. No achievements? I think your achievements are quite impressive. Jenner, hand over the ledgers. I've been married into this house for 20 years. I was never allowed to touch the estate's business. Instead, it was all left to Meng Shuyun to manage. So I never questioned it, but the Chu family has a vast business. Many of the estate's businesses are linked to the Chu family. Through our frequent dealings, I noticed the estate's accounts were a bit suspicious.
How could the estate's business have lost so much?
That's not all. A while ago, Aunt Meng, to raise the betrothal gift for her nephew, embezzled from the public accounts of many shops. Now, the shops under the estate can't even afford the workers' wages. If Mother hadn't stepped in, they would have taken it to the authorities.
I trusted you so much. I even took you in as a sister. I never thought you'd ruin the estate like this.
It's them. They're setting me up. Guards, strip her and throw her out. Her belongings in the estate, none are allowed to be taken away.
My dear, I never knew you had such a head for business. Just by looking at our accounts, you spotted the mess in the Marquisate's books.
Father, you must be mistaken. Mother is the daughter of the premier imperial merchant. She manages countless businesses every day. The Marquisate's estate is a mere drop in the bucket compared to Mother's private wealth.
You have been wronged, my dear. I have failed you all these years. If you don't mind the Marquisate's affairs, how about you take charge of them from now on?
The divorce papers are already signed. I won't be touching the Marquisate's business anymore. Besides, Lord Marquis, you seem to have misunderstood. I am a businesswoman, not someone who cleans up after others. Why would I want a business that's already losing money? This is...
The Marquisate has 2 treasuries. This is the key to one of them. I promised you that if you kicked Meng Shuyun and her daughter out of the mansion, half of the treasury would be yours.
You are a man of your word, Prince. Thank you, Prince. Tomorrow, I'll have my brothers from Dragon Tiger Mountain come and clear out the treasury. Our deal is officially concluded.
What are you trying to say? You're leaving? But haven't we already?
A deal is a deal. Dragon Tiger Mountain always plays fair in business. Besides, what happened that day was an accident.
This is the key to the other treasury. I'll give you all the treasures of the Marquisate. if you stay and remain my consort. Will you? Your lordship, it's been a long time since you've asked us guys for a drink. Are you nursing a broken heart?
Sigh.
Actually, I wasn't smitten by Sheng Changhuan at all. I was just playing the game. I pretended to be head over heels for her, but it was all part of my plan.
Everything is going according to plan. What on earth are you talking about?
Do you really want to go back to Dragon Tiger Mountain that badly? Who exactly is at Dragon Tiger Mountain that makes you miss it so much?
My mother. Hey, I'm not finished yet.
Of course, I know she's a bandit, but I have my own plan for taking the bait. Stop bothering me. I know what I'm doing.
Someone go to the Marquis Manor and let them know to come and pick him up. We can't have him drinking himself into trouble.
Hey, Chief. Caught you at last drinking behind the young chief's back, are we?
Shh, Juana isn't here. What's wrong with me having a little drink? Go ahead and tell on me if you dare.
Chief, don't act so tough. A letter came from the young chief. She said the Marquis Manor's treasury is secured and she'll be back at the stronghold in a few days. Look, look, look.
Look at what, that's wonderful news. Notify the stronghold, tell them to slaughter the chickens and sheep to welcome the young chief back.
Great, more good food for us again? Hey, Chief, someone brought this today. They say it's a big deal, specifically asking for you to handle it.
Oh, a big deal.
Stay back, stay back.
Hurry, run. The Sun family storeroom, I've emptied it all. There's no point in following him. Hurry, come with me.
Mother, we took Sun Wenkang's money. He won't let us off. Besides, where else can we go?
I've heard the chief of Dragon Tiger Mountain is ruthless. Anyone who hires her for a hit has never failed. As long as we kill Jiang Luo King this time, we'll still have a chance to return to the Marquis Manor. Kinger, let me help you. Hey, why did you suddenly kiss me?
I like you. I just want to kiss you. You're leaving anyway? Won't you even let me kiss you? You kiss me too? What's wrong with me kissing you back? Why won't you take it? The key I gave you, I want to give you the entire Marquis estate. Why don't you want it?
I won't take the keys to the treasury because of our previous deal. The stakes were only half of the Marquis treasury. If you really want to be with me, then bring the other key, come to Longhu Mountain, and ask my mother for my hand in marriage.
Boss, did you knock him out this? Shouldn't we find a few people to carry him back?
No need, I can do it myself.
Boss, this is the Marquis estate. If people see you like this, who would believe you're from a scholarly family, an educated lady? Everyone will know you're a female bandit.
What's there to fear? Aren't we going back to Longhu Mountain tomorrow anyway? Female bandit, Longhu Mountain.
She's not Jiang Luo King. Sheng Changhuan. Guards, someone, come quickly!
My lord, you're awake.
Where is the consort? Where is she?
The consort said she was going back to her family home. She packed her things and left early this morning.
Gone. Quick, get my horse ready. Mother, little sister.
Oh, you scared me to death.
It's you. What are you doing here?
I was taking a walk. I somehow ended up here without realizing it. I must not let brother know that sister-in-law is a bandit. Otherwise, he'll definitely call off the marriage walking. No, I'm running. I've been overeating lately. I was trying to lose weight and accidentally ended up here. I must not let Yanner know that his wife is a bandit. If he gets scared of being beaten and runs away, where else could I find such a wonderful daughter-in-law?
Running. You didn't find out something, did you?
The head the VIP guest wanted us to buy, but this one looks quite good. It's this wench. I'd recognize her even if she turned to ash.
Bad weeds live forever. You mother and daughter are really hard to kill.
Sister-in-law, wife, daughter-in-law, how could this happen? Isn't Mount Longhu her territory? How could she still end up being kidnapped?
Come on, Zhang King. Weren't you quite the expert at slapping faces? Hit me then.
You're at death's door, yet you're still this arrogant.
Isn't this what you asked for? In all my years, I've never seen anyone with such a bizarre request. I'll be generous and satisfy your wish right now.
I'm going to kill her.
Chief, here is the payment we agreed upon. As long as you help me kill Zhang King today, all of this will belong to Longhu Mountain. Lady Rong, you are indeed very generous. I'll take the silver. Keep a close eye on the hostage. Let me confirm one thing with you. It's Zhang King, the consort of the Rong estate's heir. That's right, isn't it? She's exactly the one we want to kill. Good, as long as you're sure.
Don't worry. My blade is fast enough. One stroke will be enough.
How can this be? Isn't she the young leader of Longhu Mountain?
Don't kill my sister-in-law.
I'll give you money.
Wait, stay your blade, kill me instead.
Mother, this rope is poor quality. You haven't even used a knife yet, and it's already about to snap.
Mother. You're finally back. I missed you so much.
Sneaking drinks again. Why do you smell of alcohol?
My Dragon Tiger Mountain is honest in all its dealings. The one you want to kill is consort Zhang King, but this is my daughter Sheng Changhuan, the young mistress of Dragon Tiger Mountain. See, I didn't lie to you.
What the young mistress of Dragon Tiger Mountain?
Mother, what do we do? Haven't we walked right into a den of thieves, falling right into their trap?
Men, we have guests from afar, don't be rude. Take these two to the back of the mountain. Let our wolves show them some hospitality.
Huan, are you okay? You're not hurt, are you? You scared me to death.
Huan Yenner, you knew all along.
It was you just now who said you'd die in place of my Huaner.
Mother-in-law, I truly want to marry Huaner. Please give us your blessing.
Mom, don't scare him. He's easily frightened.
You want to marry my daughter, Fat Chance.
Mother-in-law, we've already performed the wedding rites. I've belonged to Huaner for a long time now. She can't just toss me aside.
Auntie, I only recognize her as my sister-in-law. No one else will do. My dear in-law, please reconsider. Our family's background is actually quite good.
Quiet, everyone. My daughter is the sole heir of Dragon Tiger Mountain. As the young leader of Dragon Tiger Mountain, she can only take a live-in husband. Are you willing to let him marry into our family?
Mother-in-law, I'm willing to be a live-in husband. Let me be your live-in groom of the fortress.
I'm coming too. I'll go wherever my sister-in-law goes. I'm willing to give our entire family fortune as Yenner's dowry to let him marry into your family.
Really, yes, definitely a guaranteed live-in husband. Then what are we waiting for? There's no time like the present. I think today is a perfect day. Quick, take them to the bridal chamber.
To the bridal chamber, to the bridal chamber.
Now I am yours, and the Marquis' treasury is yours too.
Smart move.
Fine.
Now I really am your live-in husband of the fortress.
What? Does the grand heir of the Marquis Manor feel mistreated?
Of course not. To be yours? Is this heir's greatest honor?